It's like the long-awaited physical battle between Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk is finally coming to the screen. Someone said that Mark is really pushing Elon's button with this new Threads app, which is a social media app aimed at competing head-to-head with Twitter.
A lot of people be open to some alternative to Twitter right now, right?
Yes.
So.
I pre-downloaded Thread.
Did you?
Yeah, I've already downloaded. So
That's what we need now.
Some of Mark Zuckerberg's past ideas hadn't really gone down too well. Like in 2014, for example, Facebook launched a reading app called Paper. Back then, it wasn't well received. Mark also came up with Slingshot, a messaging app that was set to compete with Snapchat. But Slingshot was shut down in 2015.
You failed. Yet again.
This Thread app is nothing like Twitter. But Facebook owns Instagram, meaning Mark has a user base of over 2 billion to market the new Thread app to.
Why have they launched it now? Should Elon Musk be worried?
Well, maybe he should, or maybe he shouldn't. What I want to actually point out here is the thinking mindset behind most successful entrepreneurs. A successful guy like Zuckerberg is still thinking of ways to expand, still thinking big ideas. Most of the superstar entrepreneurs are still chasing the next big thing. We celebrate them when they succeed. The bright lights, the awards, the accolades. But what most of us don't get to see is the sleepless nights, the failed attempts, the hard work, and the sacrifice.
You know how much I sacrificed?
One of the underlying secrets of success is that it starts in the mind. Most successful entrepreneurs think big.
Do they really?
Yes, they do. Let me illustrate with this story. There were 2 entrepreneurs. The first entrepreneur, let's call him Jake. He had a small thinking mindset. Jake was afraid of failure, so he decided to start a business that would not challenge him. The second entrepreneur, let's call her
Athene, ever wise and full of care.
She had a limitless mindset. She came up with ideas big enough to change the world, and she was not afraid of failure. She knew that she would have to work hard to make her idea a reality. Jake, in running his business, never looked out for opportunities to expand, and this in some ways affected his business.
I'm really struggling.
Athena, on the other hand, was devoted to her customers and dedicated her time to providing the best customer experience. She looked out for ways to expand beyond her little neighborhood.
If I can make it there, I can make it anywhere.
The business grew and she employed more people and made more impact with her idea. The lesson here is, if we have a small thinking mindset, we will never reach our full potential. We will be limited by our own fears, and in the end, it's likely we won't get to live our best life. We might even likely feel small.
I am small.
But when we think big, we can possibly achieve anything we set out to achieve. From developing the next advanced artificial intelligence to living in planet Mars.
But eventually you can transform Mars into an Earth-like planet.
How would you do that?
There are many examples of investors who have invested in entrepreneurs who think big. For example, Mark Cuban invested in Mark Zuckerberg's Facebook when it was just a small startup. Cuban saw the potential of Facebook and he was willing to take a risk on Zuckerberg because Zuckerberg is a big thinker who sold his big ideas to investors with confidence.
I'll make you rich.
This investment paid off handsomely for Cuban. as Facebook is now one of the most valuable companies in the world. In the beginning, you don't actually know how your idea is going to play out, but you must give it your best shot.
Mark, if somebody was to put the question to you about the magnitude of what you think you've launched, how big do you think your product or your service is?
Well, it's impossible to tell.
Another example of an investor who invests in entrepreneurs who think big is Peter Thiel. Thiel is a venture capitalist who has invested in a number of successful companies, including PayPal, SpaceX, and Palantir. Peter Thiel is known for his willingness to invest in risky ideas. He has a track record of success because he invests in businesses that think big.
Think big, be big, my friend.
If you are an entrepreneur, I encourage you to think big. Don't be afraid to fail. Failure is a part of the learning process. I don't promise you that you will make it, because I will never patronize my audience here on The Job of Thinking. But I promise you that it is worth it. So never give up.
When you had that third failure in a row, did you think, I need to pack this in?
Never.
Why not?
I don't ever give up.
I am going to share with you another secret of successful entrepreneurs.
Before we can do that,
kindly subscribe and click the like button. Leave a comment or ask a question. And when you do, a lot more people will get to see this video. And as for your questions, I will do my best to reply. Thank you so much. We sincerely cherish all our subscribers. And if you have just subscribed to The Job of Thinking,
oh, you are so kind.
Now, another habit of successful entrepreneurs is having the perspicacity or intuition to know when to be flexible and when to be what you call rigid. Let me explain. When you have a target, you develop plans to achieve that target. Along the way, events might occur because in life, changes are inevitable. Successful entrepreneurs have the presence of mind to blend with the changes without losing focus of their goal. Understanding the place of flexibility is very crucial in your journey as an entrepreneur. Be flexible, but do not lose focus. This is very important. You have heard people say,
you gotta think big picture.
Yes, you have to always keep the big picture in mind. Start small, think big. Even if you have a big capital to start off your business, I will suggest you start not too big and gradually grow into your business. Learn along the way and be a better person every day.
I love this. I love this.
And we have more interesting videos for you. Thinking outside the box versus thinking inside the box. Do you really need to think outside the box as an entrepreneur to succeed? To enjoy this video,
stand by on this channel. Go.
Thank you so much for watching. This is The Job of Thinking. Another amazing video comes up next.